If I had a hormone monster, I'd want it to be Connie. I'm so inspired by Southern Belle that it'd have to be Connie.
As a female, I would only want Connie.
You wouldn't want Murray?
I don't think he'd understand.
I think that's the whole point. I think that's the whole point.
Not when you're a girl, because there are a lot of things that go on.
Oh, wouldn't it have been hilarious if Jess had Murray?
I think that would be more of a disaster.
A disaster I'd be wanting to watch.
No, being a woman's tough enough without Maury or Rick or any of the rest of them. They actually do a really great job of portraying females during puberty.
Yeah, I've been thinking of an idea to bring up with Lucia, because we're writing that one play, but we're thinking about doing a one act before we're done writing the play on Mary Ellen Spook. But I want to pitch to her a 2021 version of the Golden Girls, but updated for the one act play festival for when it comes back. So take an episode, write out the script as the episode plays, change it, tweak it to make it relevant, and then I would turn Blanche into a promiscuous homosexual man.
Yeah.
I would I'd probably make Dorothy a African American woman.
Yeah.
And then Sophia, maybe do the twist where her mother is white, but her deceased father is African American, right? So you have that dynamic, the white mom with the with the daughter who's of mixed race. So you're dealing with that, you're tackling that topic. And then Rose, I don't know what Rose would be.
Kentucky.
Just Rose be Rose. Rose just stays the way it is.
Just come off the mountains.
Because I think translating Blanche I think turning Blanche into a homosexual man would translate very well. Because the humor and the comedy is very similar to an exaggerated gay character.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think it would just be fun. In the Bower stage, which is where they do the festival, I think would be the perfect size for it, because you could easily turn that into the living room. And have stage right be behind the wall would be the bedrooms. Stage left behind the walls would be the lanai. Stage left in front of the wall that exit right beside the rose, right? That would be the front door, and then the exit by the rose on stage right, that would be the entrance to the kitchen. So when you're leaving and exiting off stage and you're going into rooms, you can actually say what room you're going into.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would work very well. And a lot of people will recognize it. Some people will get the traditional humor, but then people who don't recognize the show will understand the modern tropes, right?
Is there anyone that wouldn't recognize the show?
I think young people today, a lot of young people today may not recognize the show.
They might not.
Right?
I'm just entering the codes. I'll be a second.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm halfway through them.
Think of me fondly. Maybe I'll watch Phantom tonight in my room. No, that's a 3.5 hour movie. That's a 3.5 hour.
It it's not 3.5 hours, is
It's
it?
almost 3. It's almost 3 hours. It's long.
I was gonna say 2.5, but...
Because I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna sing. Yeah, I can't watch that late at night. Can't watch that late. Keep all the neighbors up.
You cry during Phantom of the Opera?
Pretty sure there's a scene where I cry. I think it's when she's in the
Yeah.
graveyard. It's when she's in the
Like,
graveyard.
I get misty-eyed at the end because it does the
Oh, where she
when he's
dies?
well, not when she dies, but you know she's dead, and then he goes and buys whatever from the auction house.
Yes, that I do get
That gets
teary-eyed
me.
with that. I do get teary-eyed with that. I get teary-eyed when she sings in the graveyard.
So
Uh,
it's the only the four, yeah, because she thinks it's her father that came to her. So it's the only
yeah,
the four coats.
yeah. It's just whatever's in that image. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
No, it's fine. I had the four coats in. Oh, probably. Let me check my status.
Yeah, because the Blood Hunt event doesn't start until the 29th.
Back on board.
Yeah, I'll send you an invite. King of me.
I love Phantom of the Opera.
I do too. It's one of my favorites.
So has Prom has become one of my favorites too. I fucking love Prom.
I love Prom, but not for the same sense everybody else does. I love the I don't love all the campiness, but I love the campiness.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they took traditional theater camp and they translated it very well to the silver screen, which is normally a very hard job because it doesn't normally translate well.
Yeah, and I don't like. It's not even so much that I like all the songs, but I love. Oh my god, I went to Juilliard.
Yeah.
Brent. I love that character. I love the actor too. He's really good. He was in Book of Mormon.
I really loved Kerry Washington in it.
Kerry Washington did a phenomenal job. Like, I cannot get over.
Like, I was so shocked there was not a nomination anywhere for her for that film. Because, I mean, that was not an easy role to play.
No, but it could be also because I don't think a lot of villains get like supporting actress nods.
I wish they did, though, because it's. I find I love a good villain, especially when someone can play it very well.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. It's hard to be in a role that people are supposed to hate and be good at it and be liked at the same time.
And I like the development because after rewatching it like 20 fucking times, you can see throughout it, she knows her daughter's a lesbian.
Yeah, she just won't admit to it.
No, because even like, there's a couple like you absolutely know she knows.
Yeah, she, like it's. I mean, it's. She's a mother. A mother can usually pick out on that. My mother said she knew when I was 4 years old. She just couldn't accept it and wouldn't admit to it and wouldn't bring it up with my dad and talk about it. They knew for years. They knew since I was a toddler. Right? It's just something about parents. Parents know very early on about that stuff. It's just they often never admit to it.
But I like the fact, but I don't. I like the fact that it wasn't like a full turn, like all of a sudden, like oh, I had this great revelation. But it goes, no matter what, you were always my daughter, and I will always love you. I love that aspect of it. It's not just like
Yeah. It's
she didn't.
acceptance, but in a realistic sense.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
know eventually you'll get to full acceptance, and I like the fact that
Because they're both a work
like
in
Barry
progress.
and his yeah, it's like Barry and his mom. Like I like that, and I like the fact that it's not just an. As soon as she apologized, he's not like it's all in the past. He goes like, but his response of as a parent, or as I was a child. You're supposed to, what I needed to hear is, you don't know it's okay, but you love me anyways.
Yeah. Right.
And for like, rather than just, I find a lot of times they just kind of just like brush over the conflict to kind of, especially like a secondary conflict, just to kind of get to it. But
Yeah. And it's always kumbaya at the end with these types of films, which I'm glad it was kumbaya, but not in the sense of like we
everything in the
all
world is perfect.
everything in the world is now perfect. It's more like, okay, we've got a peaceful, blissful moment. Let's roll with it. Like, let's roll with
Yeah, and I love
it.
that the secondary characters of Nicole Kidman and I forget her name, Angie, and Trent's characters, despite
Yeah.
being secondary characters, they still play like a huge important role in the
I
movie.
loved Nicole Kidman's character, the
She did
chorus girl.
such a good fucking job at that.
If I was a woman, that is the role I would have chased after. I would have loved to have played that role. That
See,
was
if I was a
such a good
man,
role.
I would have wanted him in Trent.
Love thy neighbor.
Yay, we win!
Love-
I think that is something that's
I relate to Alyssa Green in that movie, though. My
yeah, so
upbringing
do
was
I.
my upbringing was very like that. Like it's I had to have the blue ribbon. I had to be in first place. If I was involved in something, my mother expected me to be the best at it. Like even if I was the best, I was never the best in her eyes. There was always room for improvement. If I was at 100, she expected me at 150. So like I completely resonated with that character because I
I
ended up hating
resonated
my
with
mother for it. Right?
yeah, I resonated with the expectation, the mother's expectation, because my mom was very similar to it, because my brother was excellent or whatever, and excelled in like school, and things came really easy to him. Uh, and it didn't come easy to me, and that's where for a long time, like even as a teenager, I really didn't, I wanted nothing to do with my mother for a long time.
Yeah.
Um, but it wasn't until later, like post, I guess, university or whatever, did she even say like admit like you did well, like things didn't come easy to you, like they came easy to your brother and stuff like that. Like it was
Yeah.
just, but I never, I guess, well, I was a rebel, I guess.
I didn't become a rebel till like my last 2 years of high school, and I was just a fucking troublemaker. I was just a troublemaker.
I tried, but at the same time, like even when it came to university and stuff like that, like I was fine with the 70. I was fine in the
Yeah,
70s. I'd
my
much
first.
rather been in the 70s and have fun than in the 80s and have no
Yeah,
life.
yeah, I was very much like that. Even in my mostly in my first, second, I would say even my third year. It wasn't until my fourth and fifth that I really tried to get those marks in the 90s. It wasn't until then because I had finally figured out what I wanted to do, but it took me 3 years to figure it out. Right,
Well,
so I
I
had to make
always,
up.
yeah. I knew, I decided in grade 6 that I wanted to be a high school history teacher. Um, I'd never taken history class and I'd never been to high school, but I decided I wanted to be a high school history teacher. Um,
And look at you now.
and look at me now, unemployed. Um,
No, at least junior high. You're on your way there.
I don't have a job for next year. I'm unemployed.
No, but you've taught in junior highs.
Yeah, well, I've taught in high school too,
Mm-hmm.
but when it came to it, it was just no, like I knew, like no offense, like I needed decent grades, but I didn't need like
Mm-hmm.
stellar.
Yeah.
I wish now that there's things that I wish like political science may have been my major instead of history. I wish I'd like maybe followed political science a little bit more than what I did because I had encouragement from the poli sci department that I think I could have gone far in that department.
Yeah. I can see you as a politician. You'd
I
give
can't be a
those fucking candidates hell.
I can't be a politician because no, I'd be kicked out of every fucking caucus because I wouldn't toe the party line.
Right? I'd vote for you though because you'd give those fuckers a run for their money. You'd have them sweating in every single fucking debate. Even if you weren't a part of the debate, you'd make them fucking sweat. Look at us standing off at each other.
We're together. Sometimes I wish I was approached to run against when Lloyd Hines ran for the Liberal leader or Liberal nomination in what was then Guys for Sheet Harbor. I was encouraged to run against him.
Ooh. Got my vote.
Ross. We didn't live in the county at the time.
Still got my vote.
Oh, thank you. But I can't support any of the parties. I find it really hard.
Yeah. I'm still so mad at my mother. Like, I'm not mad with her on the phone, but she knows I'm ticked with her.
I don't see any fucking generators.
Right? Maybe we're not supposed to get out of this map.
As soon as I drove through Monastery, I saw the ginormous, Randy Delory sign.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Like,
evidence of a generator.
yeah, so they are here. There are generators.
Is
But
that light one over there?
I can't believe she jumped ship to the Conservative Party.
Ugh.
Given everything with this family, given everything that's involved in this family, that she would go down that road. I'm actually so mad at her because she sold out all her beliefs.
Yeah.
And I can respect that for the sake of it's her decision, but I can't respect her character.
Oh shit, I was walking on a crow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I thought my mother would never do that.
Yeah, like there's like my MLA here is a conservative. And I like him despite the fact he's conservative. Not because, but despite.
Yeah. Right? But it's, like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's some really good ones out there. But it's just, it's the party itself. It's not the individual,
Yeah.
it's the party.
Well,
right?
and that's it. Like I can't support the conservative party. I can't. Like morally, I cannot. The liberals are not much better.
No, they're not much better.
NDP, especially in this province, is nowhere near any better.
Yeah. It's just this whole province is backwards.
Oh, it's on. Never mind. Damn it.
We both tried to work on it. It's already turned on.
We finally found one though. Looking at a tree.
That's flipped, so the killer's been here.
What's flipped?
The plank inside the fence. You know the wooden.
Okay.
You know the wooden thing you can flip over.
Yeah. The pallet.
The pallet. There we go. In front of us, it's Michael Myers. Fuck.
Where are you?
I'm behind the picnic table.
I saw him moving in the distance a little bit.
Yeah, I know it's Michael Myers because A, we didn't have a heartbeat, and B, the face was white. And he was standing up straight, walking fast in what looked like a onesie.
Is he still there?
I don't think. I think he moved.
I moved, I think, that way, towards the building. Alright, you go work on the generator and I'll be lookout.
You're right. I'm so scared to look behind me now that I know it's Michael Myers.
Hiding behind that picnic table was not bad. I didn't see you until you stood behind the picnic table and I could barely spot your head. We have not seen another player, nor... Well, you spotted Michael Myers, and I think I spotted him.
Yeah, one player has run into him because they're injured. The other one's the Obsession.
Surprised we're not the Obsession.
Do you think that's close enough to finishing?
Yeah? Go take a look.
Yeah, no thanks.
I'll go. Be my lookout.
Yeah, I'll watch your back.
It's about a third of the way.
I'll use my toolbox.
I don't have a toolbox. Or do I? I can't remember. Do I have a toolbox? Tell me.
I don't see it.
Is it the medkit maybe? I don't know. I do have a toolbox!
Oh, we're so close.
I'm so sorry.
Here he comes. Commit, commit, commit.
Alright, I'm committing.
You left.
I wasn't there! I left after the second I blew it, I left. You asshole, you brought him towards me! He's still by it. I have no idea where he is.
I don't know where he is either. Oh, he's coming in my direction. I'm gonna make my way back to you.
Oh no, he's still between me and you, Summers.
Yeah, I just saw him go past me.
Oh my god! People keep scaring the fucking crows. Wanna go the other way?
Oh, thank God, Carlotta's helping me.
I'm hiding behind the bench that we hid behind by the generator.
Oh shit. Oh shit, bitch! Run!
Is he on you?
Yup.
I.
Go after the other bitch who healed me!
For some reason, I feel like that might be my fault. I have no idea why, though.
Fuck! Jesus. I'm looping around him. Oh shit, that didn't work.
How'd that go?
It worked for a while.
There.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm just walking on the same crow again. I think that one's on. Are any of them near you?
No. They're all near you. You're all going away from me. Oh, there's someone coming towards me.
Oh, see, someone's nice.
They're gonna get caught though.
I figured
Yeah.
he wasn't leaving you. Oh, I saw a crow fly.
No, I'm gonna die. Everyone's leaving me here.
I'm slowly making my way towards you. Just don't miss out on the checkpoints.
Yes, he's on top of me. Waiting for me to fuck up. I need a
Well,
distraction.
I'm not going fucking to you! What? Let me pull out my tambourine and do a fucking dance for him.
I'm saving this now. Pull out my tambourine and do a fucking dance for you.
He needs a distraction. Alright. Want me to jingle some keys at him? What the hell do you expect?
Oh, I fucked up.
He definitely has something on, I think, to limit the number of generators. Because I'm in the basement, they usually always has one, and this is not. Oh yes, there is, never mind. I'm just a dumbass.
I died a painful death. How does it feel? How does it feel?
I was not expecting that. Oh, I'm bleeding. There is definitely a limited number of generators.
Oh, there definitely is.
There's one left, and he went directly to that fucking generator. That's why we couldn't find any at the beginning.
A 60-year-old man in Antigonish got the shit beat out of him, trying to defend a homeless man from 4 to 6 young men. 4 to 6 young men ganged up on a homeless man in Antigonish, and a 60-year-old man tried to protect him, and he got the shit beat out of him.
Was it Twiggy they were trying to beat up?
I don't know who it is, but it's just a report.
He's the only homeless person I know in Anchorage, I'm not gonna lie.
I hate that fucking town.
Did they catch the young people?
I don't know, there's not much info.
Crap. Fucking crows.
Just... The people grow up and the people move and change and they leave, but the kids are always the fucking same.
I wasn't expecting you were there.
I'm the only one who died.
Holy crap.
I'm usually the only one who lives.
You are, usually. Maybe if I got my tambourine out, you would have lived.
You got my tambourine. I gotta save that video. He needs a distraction.